Today I'm going to be taking a look at this one from the Amen range of fragrances from the house of Thiery Mugler. This is Pure Havane, and to find out what I think of this one, stay tuned to Mags Frags. Yes, hello again everybody and welcome to another episode of Mags Frags. I'm Paul and this is day 13 of my Fragrance 365 project, where I talk about a different fragrance every day for a whole year. Today I'm taking a look at this one from the house of Thiery Mugler. This one is called Pure Havane and it forms part of the brand's Amen line. This one was launched in 2011 and it's a sweet gourmand interpretation of a tobacco scent and the finest Cuban cigars. The perfumer behind this composition is Jacques Huclier. Yes, the top notes in this one are tobacco and honey. In the mid, we've got patchouli, vanilla and cacao. And in the base, we've got French labdanum, amber and styrax. Yeah, this is a rich, warm and seductive fragrance that produces a sweet honey tobacco accord. There's also a hint of fruitiness that many people say resembles a cherry-like note, but to me that's only very faint, and it's the tobacco blended with the sweetness of the honey and vanilla that are the overriding dominant notes in this fragrance. There's also the occasional nod to the original Amen with the patchouli and the styrax blended with the vanilla and honey, but the tobacco note in this somehow makes it feel more rounded and refined as it cuts away the hard edges that I sometimes get with the original Amen. In the base, there's amber and labdanum that give the fragrance more depth and also a masculine character. I can also detect a faint leathery note right in the far dry down, but there's no leather note listed in this, so I presume it's just a combination of other notes blending together to give it a touch of a leathery accord. It's a really comforting scent, it draws people in. It's one of my most complimented fragrances and it never fails to get me noticed whenever I wear it. It's very unique and it's one of those fragrances that you'd instantly recognise if you smelled it on someone when you were just out and about. The Amen line as a whole is very creative and it's one of my favourite designer brands. Yeah, the presentation on the Amen line is a little bit bittersweet for me. Aesthetically, they are without doubt the most standout and attractive bottles in any collection. The varying colours of the plastic outer case with the glass star are a feast for the eyes. But the sprayer, unfortunately, is one of the worst I've ever used. You have to try to find it on the top here, it's all encased. You have to try and find it, but when you can't find it, and then when you actually do find it, the spray's it's not a very good quality either. So unfortunately the spray really lets it down. A lot of people tend to they cut around this outer edge here and then that kind of reveals the atomizer, which makes it a little bit easier to press. But then you kind of ruin the aesthetic of the bottle, so you're kind of left with a decision whether to go with practicality rather than like the aesthetics. So, but yeah, I wish the atomizer was slightly better on this one. The box, I don't have the Havane box for some reason. I don't know where my Pure Havane box is, but I do still have the one for my Pure Malt that I bought. It's very similar to this one. It's just a lighter brown colour. So yeah, you get the text all in gold there. It's like in gold leaf writing, so it looks really nice as a box. There's always a picture of the bottle on the back of the box. You also get inside an invitation to join the Mugler Circle, complete with secret handshakes and all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in joining the Mugler Circle, you can do with that. So yeah, overall the presentation on this is really good. They look fantastic, especially when they're all lined up together in varying colours, but unfortunately slightly let down by the terrible atomizer that comes with this one. This one is an out and out cold weather fragrance for me, and it excels in the autumn and winter months. It would also work as an ideal date night scent, or if you are heading out on a night out to a classy bar or a casino. It's got a more mature character, so I would say it would be best suited to an over 25 age group. I really enjoyed this in the cold months, but it's going to have to wait until the autumn before I get to enjoy this one again, because it's a little bit too sweet for the spring and summer seasons. Performance on this is excellent, and I always get well over 10 hours of longevity. The projection is also excellent without being too aggressive or overpowering. This one is a real compliment magnet, and it's got a really seductive quality about it where it draws people in, and every time I wear it, it never ever fails to get me noticed. So in terms of performance, I'm going to give this one a real nice solid 9 out of 10. Pure Havane is my favourite out of the entire Amen lineup, and I would say that it's one of the most unique designer fragrances that you can buy. This is a niche quality fragrance that you can pick up for under £40 for a 100ml bottle like this one. However, if you've got money burning a hole in your pocket and you want to purchase something a bit more luxurious, you can purchase a bottle of Naxos by the house of Xerjoff, and that has a very similar vibe to this one and a slightly better performance, but it's 5 times the price of this one. So as a mark out of 10, I'm going to give this a nice, respectable and solid 9 out of 10. It's not for everybody, and it's not the most versatile, as you can only wear it in the cold months, but for me this one is hard to beat. So that's Amen Pure Havane from the house of Thiery Mugler. Yeah, so once again, that's about it for today's scent of the day. Don't forget, tomorrow I'm going to be travelling back in time to the year of 2008 and to the launch of another classic fragrance, so don't forget to tune in for that one. As always, if you've liked this video, please don't forget to give it a like or subscribe to the channel. I'd always love to hear your thoughts on each fragrance that I introduce every day. So if you like this one, or if you prefer the Cryptomint or the Ultra Zest or the Pure Malt, don't forget to leave your comments down in the comments section. So until next time, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, look after each other, keep smelling fresh. Bye bye for now.